withdrawing my plea of guilty to not guilty, and I'm withdrawing my plea to appeal. I'm withdrawing my plea to appeal.
A state Supreme Court judge lashes out at a defendant who injured a child after the man tried to change his guilty plea. Good evening, everyone. I'm Don Postles.
And I'm Jackie Walker. Judge William Bowler had a hard time hiding his anger at Marcel Brooks after Brooks tried to change his mind right before sentencing. He wasn't the only one in the courtroom left furious. News 4's Dave GREBER is here with more on this emotionally charged case. Dave?
Well, Jackie, Erie County's DA says Marcel Brooks is a career criminal who, for the second time in less than 7 years, was sent to prison for shaking a baby. In this most recent case, Brooks was so violent, the child may never fully recover. Marcel Brooks walked into a state Supreme courtroom this morning like he wasn't going to be sent to prison for 15 years. He coyly smirked at Justice William Bowler, even smiled to members of his family. At one point, he tried to withdraw the guilty plea of first-degree assault, an unexpected move Justice Bowler wouldn't tolerate.
I'm withdrawing my plea of guilty to not guilty, and I'm withdrawing my plea to appeal. I'm withdrawing my plea to appeal.
Although he pleaded guilty in June to seriously injuring 2-year-old Devin Grabowski by shaking him, Brooks persisted and refused to sign the plea.
And if you refuse to sign it, I'll sign it on your behalf because you abused a child years ago. You admitted to me you abused this child.
The repeated outbursts are the final act of a case that began in October in the town of Tonawanda when Brooks was babysitting the 22-month-old and violently shook him in a moment of frustration.
Seeing him in court today with a smirk on his face, it was like, I can imagine what other grandparents and parents would do. You know, you just want to go there and you just want to strangle him and say, why did you do this to this baby? This baby didn't hurt you at all.
Brooks was convicted in 2010 to a lesser felony assault charge for shaking a different baby of a different girlfriend.
Not only was this boyfriend not qualified, not prepared or competent to watch a kid because he shook the baby up, but he's a career criminal who had a prior shaken baby case before, and that's unconscionable.
Devin is left with lasting medical issues affecting his eyesight and his ability to stand and use his left hand. He requires therapy 6 days a week.
Everybody's was trying to get through it and worry about the baby. Seeing him every day just brings back everything that happened to him.
This gentleman, you want to see these cases, these individuals go away to jail for as long as possible. And this case right here, we got him in jail for as long as possible.
Now, Brooks told the judge that he would be appealing his sentence, a move that, quite frankly, is pointless because as part of his guilty plea, he loses his right to appeal. Live in the studio tonight, Dave GREBER, News 4 at 5.